Hi everybody, Cosmic Hearts Healing here. This reading is going to be for the Earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for the September 2019 readings. These card readings are going to be kind of short and to the point. I just already pulled cards just asking for guidance cards on what they want you to work on. So I asked what lower energy is going to be coming out to be seen, and I got inner child healing, which could be related to anything. So I pulled more cards on this to get clarification, and I got clarification that you are going to have the wheel turn. Mid-September, Saturn is going direct. So you will either be served a lot of karma or a lot of dharma, depending on the choices that you have previously made up until this point. So I'm getting that your wheel's going to be turning. So if you've lived in love and light, and you've lived in your truth and understood others and gave them their space and, showed them love, then your wheel should be turning for the positive. If for some reason that you still have unhealthy boundaries, or if you still have lessons to learn, your wheel's going to be turning. So you might have, I don't want to say bad things happen, but you might have your world turned upside down, or something taken away from you, or something brought to light, like a truth be known. But it's coming to light to pull you into alignment. Okay, it's coming to light to show you something that you need to heal within yourself. So I asked for more clarification on that wheel card, and I got unhealthy boundaries and gratitude. Okay, so before I get into the unhealthy boundary cards, let's go back to the Dharma. The Dharma, karma, when that wheel spins, just know that you're on the right track. Rather, whichever way that it's spinning. Say like you really wanted a job, like I really want to go this way in life, or I really want that relationship, or I really want that. Just know if it's not manifesting, or something's falling apart on you, or like something's being taken away from you, it's happening to show you proper alignment, that you are still on your right path. Okay. If it is something positive that's happening, then they want to congratulate you, and they want you to look at the energy that how much you've changed, and just keep pushing and going that way in life to create more of that dharma in your life. If something is being taken away from you, they want you to look at that karma. They want you to examine it. They want you to see, have I had unhealthy boundaries that created this problem in my life? Did I put myself into an unstable connection, unstable work connection, unstable relationship? Like, what is causing this karma? You can't look at, let's just say that I dated someone and my karma was that it blew up in my face. Okay, so it's like, what did I do? Like, was I living out of alignment? Was I ignoring red flags? Like, what lesson was that relationship trying to teach me? Did I have unhealthy boundaries? Was I overgiving to someone who wasn't giving to me? Everything like that. And it's not just unhealthy. It's unhealthy boundaries with everything. Unhealthy boundaries and finding that balance and flow in your life. To get yourself on that right path, just like realizing what and when you don't feel that flow of prosperity. Okay, you're going to be doing like a lot of health and healing this month, but the way that you do that is by examining what and when you feel off. Like, if you're around a person and you're like, why did I agree to do this? They could be doing this too. And, don't let a label, because that's, before I did your earth sign, I kept hearing labels. Don't let a label, like, Okay, just because my mom's my mom, she doesn't have to do A, B, and C, and D for me. If she can only do A and B, because my mom is also a wife, and my mom is also she works, and my mom is also her, and she needs her own stuff to do, hey, if she can only do A and B, she shouldn't feel like she has to do C and D, all because of that label. What we allow in, if we're allowing in unhealthy boundaries over a label, or if we're creating unhealthy boundaries over a label, we really need to examine that. Okay, so let's just say, oh, that's my mom, I expect her to do that, so I'm just gonna throw all this at her, or I'm gonna ignore this, or I don't know. It's like, if it's on everything that you do, you need to look back onto yourself, realizing what's not flowing. If it has to do with work, just realizing are you overgiving your energy to that, or what caused it to explode in your life? Why isn't something you want to manifest not manifesting? Really, if you just keep tapping into that, and when you're working on creating healthy boundaries in your life, whether it be with work, because if you work with certain people or certain partners, and you either decide to pull your energy away or go a different way or not do so much work, they might get a little upset if they're used to you being all helpful all the time. So they're saying too, at this time, shield yourself. At Tiger's Eye has been really prominent around me lately. So it's one crystal that I haven't really ever owned, and I was even drawn to it, so now I have it. I've been carrying it around with me as well. So I would suggest Tiger's Eye for you too during all these shifts and changes. They're saying that you will find by the end of your month your flow of prosperity. You will find, and prosperity to me is not just money, it's abundance. It's having everything. Emotional balance, mental balance, the coins falling out of her hands, so physical, spiritual, having it all. Okay, and you do that by really just tapping into all this. Trying to think what else. Really realizing how our inner child may have caused these unhealthy boundaries. Like my dad, going back to labels, my dad used to work a lot. So maybe if I was a masculine, then I would feel like I have to work about a lot. Or really tapping into labels, tapping into when you feel up, when you feel you're giving too much, when you feel like you're not giving enough, and really tapping in and asking yourself, why? Why am I overgiving? Why can't someone else take on this responsibility? Why am I not giving enough? Or why is this label preventing me from doing something or not doing something? They really want you to focus on your creative spark. If you just look at her face, she is lighting up, she's glowing, she's happy, she just has a sense about her. She has the healing spirals on her face and stuff like that too. So she just is looking up at the clouds, or just enjoying life. That's what this card is about. That you find your creative spark by freeing this up. Okay, if you have all this going on and you're keeping yourself super busy and you're doing all this stuff, and when are you going to have time for your mind to rest and be at ease and take in downloads and just relax? So yes, I want my business to grow. Yes, even me, I want my healing business to grow, but I'm still taking time for this creative spark. I'm making sure I'm checking my boundaries because I want to create that flow. And if I don't have flow everywhere in my life, from what I've learned, is you won't have flow really in all aspects of your life. Yeah, and I'm going to admit this. When I was going into work earlier today, and maybe this is why I did it, is because Even though it was just me and I didn't have my daughter around, I was playing Don't Step on a Crack. I don't know why. I was just having fun walking to work. Like, oh, if anyone's watching me, they're going to think, like, why is she walking so weird? But I was, like, purposely playing that game. Just bringing out the fun in me, bring out the child in me, bring out the joyful spirit, you know, just creating that feeling of prosperity and fun and joy and love and light. And they want you to be truthful. This is really something that I've been working on. They want you to be truthful with who you are. Like, if you can't be that person for someone, then just say it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, they might not understand, but that's not up to you. Like, look, not everyone's going to understand my spirituality, but I'm sharing it with the world. I'm not holding back, you know, and if anyone misjudges me, then that's on them. That's not on me. So say I have a best friend and that best friend really needs me and she's going through a lot, and I'm going to say, look, this is how I can support you right now, because I am too also going through a lot of stuff, or I am too, like, I just need this time for me. You know, so just really being truthful with who you are, being honest, being true, being fair. We empower ourselves by owning our truth. We empower ourselves by knowing what we need to find that flow and prosperity. The alignment, so if this was like reversed, the alignment card is really looking at how you're out of alignment, like when you're holding back, when you're not speaking your truth, when those labels are making you do other things like that. Maybe when you're not treating someone fairly, maybe when you're overgiving, so you're not treating yourself fairly, or you're undergiving, so you're not treating another fairly. You know, it's like, to find flow and prosperity in your life, you need, you know, to speak your truth. You need to be in alignment and all that. So that is the guidance for the earth signs for September 2019. If you're interested in a private read, let me know. The details is in the box below. If you're interested in a healing, because that's what I really love to do, all that information is on my website. Okay, everyone have a good month. God bless. Bye.